Okay. On today's topic.
Yeah, what is it? Hit us.
Traffic laws.
All right.
Traffic
laws.
Not lights.
No.
They could be this. They could be that. You never know.
No. Okay, so traffic laws.
Yes.
So, something that recently happened, I'm going to tell you about. And then we can talk about WTF Colorado. Get your shit together.
Okay. I like
Okay.
this.
So, last Sunday in the morning, there was a one car only accident.
Oh.
Nice.
That was on.
That takes skill.
That was on.
It kind of
It's
does.
not good.
Oh, okay.
not
Okay.
good.
Okay. Sorry.
So, there were 3 soldiers in a car. I'm assuming headed back to base.
That's why she's looking at me.
That, I was going to say. She's
Yes, because I also want your opinion on it Army-wise. So, there's 3 soldiers. The driver was 100% intoxicated.
Oh, this was like at night. For some
Like
reason,
in
you
the
said
morning.
Sunday morning,
It's
and
probably
I'm
like 3 a.m.
Yeah,
Yeah,
4
two-
a.m.
two-
right?
yeah.
I'm assuming
And-
after the bars close.
yeah, they're like
Yes.
driving. Okay.
On Platte. Okay.
Okay.
Going way too fast. Hit a dip. Threw the car into a tree. It then rolled several more times, hitting other trees. It ejected the front seat passenger. The driver, I don't know if he got ejected. I'm assuming not because, which surprisingly, he had his seatbelt on and he was
The passenger
intoxicated.
didn't.
Apparently not.
Yeah.
He got thrown from the car.
Yeah.
The soldier in the back was pinned in the car. There's nothing left of the car. Died instantly. The one that got thrown from the car, warning, what's it called? Graphic.
Yeah.
Arm ripped off. Ear ripped off. Big piece of his skull gone. So he's in the ICU. No brain function.
Yeah.
Okay. Guess what happened to the driver?
Perfectly fine.
Sprained wrist.
Oh.
So he killed his friend.
Jeez.
His other friend is in ICU,
with
probably not going to live.
Yeah, he's
Like
vegetable.
100% vegetable.
Mhm.
Sprained wrist. So guess what Colorado does? Throws him in jail. Guess how much it was for him to get out of jail?
$500.
$2,500. So now that sumbitch is out and about driving still after he killed 2 people. I'm just going to say he's killed 2 people. WTF.
So that.
So what is the Army going to do to him?
Oh, he's done. He's
Yeah.
done.
Oh,
Like
I almost
he's
grabbed your drink.
100% going to be UCMJ'd out. Like
What does that
there's-
mean?
He
Don't-
will be.
Don't use abbreviations up in here. I don't know
So
what that means.
that's involuntary manslaughter. He was intoxicated,
Yes.
decided to get behind the wheel,
Yes.
killed 2 people.
Yeah.
They will more than likely do a dishonorable discharge for him from the Army, or they will keep him in, charge him, and throw him in Fort Leavenworth. I would think they would probably just do because once you're dishonorably, that's very rare. Like, dishonorable discharges are very rare. Even if you get in trouble, like, you lose rank, you lose pay, like, most of the time when you get out, it'll be like an honorable, but a dishonorable it's
The worst
career
of the
ending.
worst. Yeah.
It's career ending. Like, it is not good.
Yeah.
Like, because not very many people get it.
Yeah.
Now that's from, like, I don't have any experience really with, I don't even know if I know someone even from, like, I knew people that were going through UCMJ. I knew one person that was, bad stuff while in, and he went to Fort Leavenworth. They escorted him. He was charged, and
Good.
he's serving his time in Fort Leavenworth. But I don't know, like, what they
Yeah.
what the deciding factor is.
Because the topic around this was nothing happened to him license-wise.
Does he have
That
Not
too.
right now?
Right now. But somebody brought up when we were talking about this that it was either Georgia or Tennessee or Kentucky, one of them, that if you were caught going 15 miles over,
Yeah.
immediate suspension of your license. And you're like going to jail. Like, there's not strict laws here, and that's why everybody drives crazy. Because even if they,
crazy.
what speeding ticket, wah, you know.
Do we know if the driver has DUI previous?
Oh,
Do we
I
know anything
know nothing about it.
So that's
Besides that,
so he won't be able to drive on post.
Mhm.
He'll have his
License.
Pr-
Yeah,
his
it'll
driv-
be different for base.
Yeah, it'll
than
be
it
different for
is
base, like-
civilian.
yeah, but I also wonder if because it was out, if he'll be charged by
Both.
both.
which we were talking about to see, like, well, he was arrested by Colorado Springs.
yeah, right.
And put into jail,
Mhm.
but then he got bonded out. So what we didn't hear, because we heard it from somebody who knew this person who was
Oh.
killed, and he said that the one that was still alive. So we were talking about how the base is probably waiting for when the family makes that decision, so they don't have to charge him twice. They just charge him once
Yeah.
with 2 counts of
Involuntary manslaughter.
manslaughter.
Yeah.
But I wonder how that
I-
happens. Like, if Colorado Springs, like, who gets dibs? You know?
Base
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
yeah.
I
Because it
That-
didn't happen
yeah, I
on
don't
base.
know.
It didn't happen
Yeah,
on
it
base.
didn't. So yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know. It'll be interesting. And there's what you don't know too is what his leadership's going to do.
Right.
So like that's all based that's just regular humans making this decision.
right.
So you don't know what kind of soldier he was. You don't
Right.
know, like he
They-
may have been top notch.
They were
like
21.
they were
Wait,
young.
23. I'm sorry, 23.
So they could have been
All of them
like
were 23.
you know,
Privates.
privates or
Privates.
yeah. So it's kind of like what is the punishment going to come from at his leadership level? So I think there's a lot of different things that I would in my opinion, I would think that he would probably be kicked out. There's not a whole lot you can
You 100% have to be kicked out. But
I'm-
it's like, are you serving 25 years? Are you serving
yeah,
40 years because you killed 2 people? Like,
Yeah. I mean, so take okay.
Probably.
If we're
Probably
going to talk about
I mean-
this, there's the serial killer that killed a bunch of elderly women who just got murdered in prison
oh, good.
by the
Who?
by the, what are they called? Oh my gosh, the police officers.
Really?
That what are they
The
called?
warden?
The,
Not
not
warden.
the warden, but the
Security?
The
why can I not think of the word?
the guards.
The
Guards.
guards. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I was like officers.
I was trying to think of like more. I was like,
yeah,
so-
it's not. So the guards, I watched it
didn't
on
hear about
TV
this.
and it showed them beating
Oh.
this man, and the autopsy. It's awesome because the police chief, everyone's like out for their heads, right?
Yeah.
Even though this is a convicted serial killer.
Yeah.
Granted,
Still a
don't
human,
kill-
but
right.
yeah.
but the autopsy showed that he had heart failure.
Oh.
Like it wasn't actually from the guards. It probably brought that
Started it,
on,
yeah.
but it wasn't from their physical blows
Yeah.
that killed him.
Yeah.
He was older too. I think the gentleman that passed away was older too. But it shows them something had happened. I think he started something
I mean, why
and they
they
like were
wouldn't-
trying to break it up or I can't
they
remember.
wouldn't put their hands on an inmate
I know.
unless they had started something.
So it's just like interesting because you have like and now everyone's in outrage because they killed this man who was in prison serving life for
Yeah.
the crimes he committed
Mhm.
and everyone's upset that he passed away and it's like I guess he
What
would
was
have
he in for again?
Killing
he was a
women.
serial killer.
Were they up in about his serial killing and killing?
The
those
the
people?
mom was like, "You killed my baby,"
Yeah.
No.
and
That's
it's
a
like, but he
no,
killed a bunch of
women.
The mom
grandmas,
said, "You killed my
mothers.
baby."
Yeah.
The mom was outraged. She was like, "You killed my baby," and all this stuff. And I'm like, he was a serial killer.
Yeah.
How
Like-
many people did he kill?
It's just like, yeah. So, anyway,
That's a whole thing.
that's a whole nother thing. But, I
That-
didn't hear about that.
Yeah. But and there was another there's just different places have different laws, and it makes sense why people drive like crazy.
Oh, man, Kira, they is it? Yeah. You
No,
whatever the
it's
speed, It doesn't
bad.
matter what the speed
No.
limit is. You're going slow.
Yes.
You're going slow.
Doesn't
You
matter.
could be
You
going 20 miles over and you're going slow.
And they
I'm like, what is happening?
whip in and out of traffic.
It's terrifying.
I'm like, did they even look?
No.
I
Oh my
don't
gosh.
think they even
oh my
look.
gosh.
I can't even look that fast.
No, it's scary. That makes so much sense though. It makes so much
Mm-hmm.
At first I thought it was because Colorado just doesn't have enough, like Colorado Springs just doesn't
Right.
have enough police officers.
Right.
That's why all these people drive like maniacs because no one's getting pulled over. But if it's just they have really lax laws, then
They
that's
don't
why.
care.
Like there's no
I mean, yeah, the speed limit's the speed limit, but they don't care if they get a $500 ticket. If you get your license suspended, that's a whole nother thing. That's a whole nother
Oh no,
ballpark.
that's
Whole nother, yeah.
you can't drive, you can't go to work, your livelihood's gone. Like
I always read the signs. Oh, I tripped my nail.
oh
I
no.
know. I always read the signs, and I'm like, 25 speed limit. That's the limit.
Limit.
That you're supposed to go. Not, we'll go
That's
20
the minimum.
over. Yeah. No!
And I don't know what it is in Colorado, but in some states, if you get caught speeding in a school zone,
Yeah.
immediate
Oh, yeah.
termination
Or work zone.
of your
No,
driver's
now it's a couple point. It's a couple point. So my ex got he was in the school zone going down Rangewood years back, and he got a ticket for it, and it took, I think, 3 points off his license here. That was here, though.
Yeah.
That was years back.
But that was years back. And lots of people have taken office since then. So
Yeah.
who knows
Yeah.
what it is. But $2,500.
Oof.
You just
Yeah,
killed
but
somebody and
you will-
put
I mean,
another
he's
in the
gonna get
ICU.
it.
Yeah,
He is gonna get
he
it.
will eventually.
But not on the Colorado side, maybe.
I think he will.
Maybe.
Probably will.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a difference of like killing too. Okay, so I know someone who drove drunk, and it was their second one, and he went to prison for the night, and then got out the next day on bail, I think, and then it's gonna take months though. Months later,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
He'll easily get his license,
Right.
Like the whole
Which
9 yards.
I'm assuming. Well, but also if they're a soldier and they're stationed here, who knows if they're actually from Colorado? So their
True.
license,
True.
I don't know how that works.
Yeah, I don't know either.
But
It's very possible his license is not Colorado
right.
Yeah.
license.
Oh yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I wonder if, like, Colorado will just give him to the army and be like, do with him as you will.
Probably not.
It-
I bet you he's gonna get 2 different.
2 different charges.
Right? I bet you he's going to get shit side on the base, and then he's going to get Colorado because he did it
In Colorado.
in Colorado
Right.
off base.
But Colorado wouldn't do anything to his license.
Not, I
You-
mean, how do you know?
how
you probably
how
will.
can you in Colorado if it's not a
Oh, that's
Colorado
true.
license?
That's
Yeah.
a good point. Yeah, I don't know.
See? Well, I'll follow
Yeah,
the news
follow-
on this
yeah.
story
Yeah.
because it probably will take months, but the army
gonna
will
take
see
a
to
long
it
time.
that his life's a living hell. I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
got to be.
Yeah.
It's got to be bad.
He's already flagged.
It's not a good
Yeah.
thing.
Yikes.
But anyway,
Well, thanks for that, Debbie Downer.
Yeah,
we
thanks.
really
Good
liked
start.
that. That was super good.
Mhm.
We'll
so welcome.
Thanks
we hope that you guys
for
didn't
that.
pause
Yeah.
and
It's
unsubscribe.
I know it's sad, but
yeah.
it's
Yeah.
it's what's happening in the world, and it's horrible.
Yeah, it is. Well, thanks for watching
Yeah.
our TED Talk on Don't Drink and Drive.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Just call a fucking Uber.
yeah, just Uber.
God
There's
damn.
3 of you. You can split it.
Yeah.
Like, anyway.
Anyway,
Anyways.
have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.